father-in-law to Moses engaged with Moses and the Israelites. So kindly, you can have the questions coming in so that we can have the revelation from our Father in the Lord. Amen? So as we wait for the questions, during the weekly meetings that is on Tuesday, the Bible study and the Kabbalat Shabbat, I believe those who attended learned a bit and a lot. Amen? And I will encourage each and every one of us to be attending so that you get the insight in the word of the Lord. What is the Lord speaking unto us? What is the God of Israel saying unto our lives? Amen? How do I apply the parasha in my life? Amen? So even if you haven't a question, you can say how the word strengthened you this week, which prophecy was fulfilled in your seeing, in your life, according to the parasha of the week. Amen? So we can have those questions. And also what I learned personally, I can give you what I saw was quite humbling, was the experience of Moses. Two great people, Jethro being a priest, Moses also being a priest. Jethro being a priest of idols, Moses being a priest of the Most High God. Amen? The God of Israel. But in his capacity also as the father-in-law, he managed to give advice to Moses. And Moses was humble enough to take the advice. Amen? He spoke to God, he performed miracles, but he knew when to listen and he knew when to take advice. Amen? So what does this teach us? You can get advice, sound advice from people you may not expect. Amen? Amen? So I won't dwell much on that. You can give us an insight or a question. Amen? Yes. The platform is open. I think there are mics all over. A mic will be handed to you. You just have to raise your hand wherever you are. Utaletewa mic. I see a hand here from Saabed. Saabed has raised his hand.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
You are good?
Yes.
Today I have a set of some questions, and I'll apologize because most of them do not come from the week's parasha, but they are part of what we learned in the morning.
Amen.
So to our Father, time and time again we have heard that money is spiritual, and wealth is as same as money. So most of you, those of us who come from this continent, know that we are discouraged from giving cash to strangers and to some people. And even to a point, when you go to your villages, you are told, ukifika hapo soko usipeane pesa. So I've learned that those witches, all the people we refer to as village people, will use that money to affect your decision making and your wealth decisions especially. Is there a way we can disconnect ourselves from that? And two, I know those people use that money as a medium. Why don't they bewitch those people whose image are on the note and not us who are earning it hardly? And this week, our father successfully went on a mission to Tanzania.
Amen.
Thank you for representing us.
We can appreciate that, isn't it? Amen.
So, one of the times when I was in Tanzania, I learned that those people are a bit to the African culture, that even Christians will summon the spirits of their great-grandfathers and their grandfathers to ask them questions about the future and the past. Also in the Bible, there are some witches who revived, who called the spirit of a prophet. And also most of us are working hard so that one day we'll travel to Israel to visit maybe where Jesus was laid before he ascended. So that act of summoning spirits, I know it's spiritual. Is it a sin? And to those people who, when they have a lot of problems, a spirit of maybe their grandfathers, their grandmothers, their deceased mothers may come and encourage them. Is it that they are satanic? The third question. Somebody told me that there are some people who use those spirits to guard their property. And when somebody steals that property, that thief grants those people the spiritual access to them